So then it looks like Aston Villa have confirmed Tyrone Mings is pretty much out for the whole season. Confirming he has sustained a major bad injury to his knee. I mean, if you were watching the game, you could basically just see his leg just snapping. It was just absolutely horrible. But can this start to the season get any worse? I mean, yesterday, if you was watching the channel, I'm pretty much confirming in the garden we've just signed Jack Harrison from Leeds, but he's obviously gone to Everton. But it was at the end of the day he was injured, so what was the point in getting him? Obviously he's gone to Leeds injured now, so he probably won't be playing for them for about a month or so. But yeah, it's not been the best start for us. I mean, it's just sad seeing Buendia not being able to feature this season, which was a bit of a major blow because, you know, he had an amazing pre-season as well as Tyrone Mings. But it's typical, isn't it? It's always with Villa. Like last season, you know, I remember going to one of the first games and it was against Everton and we just about won the game. Diego Carlos goes down. I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, maybe a few weeks out, he'll be back. It was like 9 fucking months. So, all I can say is, you know, I hope Buendia and Tyrone Mings come back stronger and fitter than ever. It's just sad because, you know, we got back into Europe and it's players like these two, you know, who's worked their asses off to get us back in and they deserve to play that first game in Europe. And now look what's happening. And it's a major impact on Villa because I do personally believe we can't just be going... Because I believe anyway we were about to get about, at maximum, 2 more signings. But it looks like it's going to have to be maybe 3. I think another centre-back. I don't know. So, I mean, that someone on Twitter suggested Johnny Evans. I mean, he's just taking piss there, but we do need a new centre-back, in my opinion. I mean, we've got to replace Buendia with someone. Whether that was Jack Harrison, who knows, but I don't know. It's just, I don't want to be depressed over it, but it's just a bit bloody bad, isn't it? It's just the way it's all folded out. I mean, we've got Everton next. We've got a good week to sort of make a new system, because obviously it is true what we saw. We can't play a high line or anything like that without Tyrone Mings. You know, he's that figure at the back, and it pisses me off now because, you know, with the likes of Pau Torres, he's amazing and everything, but he needs to integrate into the squad. He's not just going to fit straight to the squad. He needs to understand the system. He needs to understand how the players play. Shit like that, and he's going to have to just go all out now unless he starts Diego Carlos, which I can't really see happening. But yeah, it all just lies on Pau Torres. I mean, Konza, I didn't really talk about all the goals against Newcastle, but obviously he was liable for the third one, I believe. But he just looked lost. Like, it's things like that that's worrying. He looked lost without Tyrone Mings. He looked lost without him. And I hope that was just the one-off game. I mean, at the end of the day, it was going to happen. You know, going into the Newcastle game without Buendia anyway, it was going to be a hard game. But losing Tyrone Mings in the middle of that, changing the system, like the formation, like 3 times in the game, it was just one of them. But I do believe in this week, Emery will sort it out. I believe against Everton, he will be playing Pau Torres and Konza. Whether he plays Digne and Cash, I'm not 100% sure, but I do think we need to sort of change the formation a bit. We're going to have to anyway, because obviously Pau Torres will be starting, in my opinion. But in my opinion, Pau Torres, when he did come on, I'm not going to like slate him or anything. He just looked a bit slow. Lost the ball quite a bit, but at the end of the day, it was just a bit out of the blue what happened. I mean, you know, I don't know if I said in the last video, credit to Newcastle fans, obviously clapping Tyrone Mings off the pitch. It was not a nice sight to see, but it was nice to see all the Newcastle fans clapping with the Villa fans, and it's just a lot of respect there. So I do respect that quite a lot. But yeah, going into that Everton game, we need to just sort it. We've got a week. I think they're gonna have about 8 days because it is Sunday. I think we're playing. We need to just put the ideas up and just go for it, because we need the win. We need the morale coming back. We need that positive energy, and yeah, as long as we got Unai Emery, we will do that. But I just wanted to get my thoughts on the situation with Tyrone Mings. I hope him and Emi Buendia have. Well, I'd like to say a quick recovery, but it's gonna be a season, isn't it? So it is what it is. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. Up the Villa, with the pride of Villa. We'll see you in the next video.